The death of the YouTube dream. Do you want to be a YouTuber? Do you want to grow an audience? Do you want to make videos online? I sometimes feel like this whole trying to make YouTube videos and become famous online is a lot like trying to get a six-pack or trying to become a multimillionaire or trying to, be famous or whatever, right? It's a dream. It's something that I think a lot of us aspire, that many aspire to watch or to become, I should say. And you just kind of like, it's just an aspiration. It doesn't mean that you actually really want to do what's necessary to get there, right? Because me making videos is sort of a drive of mine to make content. I want to be a YouTuber. I would like to grow online. I would like to build an audience. But the fact is, to be a YouTuber or to be considered someone who is like really good on YouTube is a whole different game. It's kind of like, just the difference between like playing like pickup basketball with some friends and then playing professional basketball, right? It's way different. I say the death of a YouTube dream is because I think that it's a dream, and to me it is sort of maybe dead. I think that it's not dead. So to me it's not dead, because the thing is that the difference that I'm looking at when I look to accomplishing this dream of building an audience online is really just to make videos and just do it consistently. And do it in a way where it's not overthinking, where I have a team that can just make it, I have resources to really pay for all this stuff and just make content. And whether it does well, doesn't matter. The point is really just to get good, to get practice, and to connect with the few people that do watch me, right? Because it's a very small audience. I have a friend that has this saying, dreams don't die, people do, right? We all die. Like the dreams of being rich and famous, or things that are akin to that, being recognized, being validated, are dreams that just never go away. They're part of human nature. They're part of just innate desire, right? I think a lot of the time for most people, it's just too scary, right? It's just an idea. And I think it's okay to have an idea, like the idea of being fit, the idea of being rich, the idea of whatever, right? Because they're just ideas. But then what's required to get there, when you really think about it, is really hard. Like, it's just not stuff you like to do. Like, everybody wants a six-pack, but nobody wants to diet. I find even more sort of demoralizing about it is, even if you do everything right, or you do as much as you can right, you're still not gonna look as good as many other people out there. I can argue that doesn't really matter, but that's just what happens, right? It's just, you end up comparing yourself to other people. And I think that's the whole point of why I call this video The Death of the YouTube Dream, is that let's just let it die, right? I think that the less you hold on to the expectation of wanting something that is pretty much outside of your control, majority of it, the better you're going to be able to do the thing, right? You don't get recognized for taking a shower. You don't get recognized for doing your responsibilities. If you're a parent, you don't get recognized for being a good dad or mother or father or, whatever. It's just not there. Or even doing your job, you don't get recognized. And I think, and you just do it. Like, it's part of, it's good to feel recognized from time to time, but for the most part, you do it because it's your responsibility. You do it because you enjoy it. You do it because you have to. But it's a combination of a bunch of different things. But you do it because it's been habit forming. You enjoy it. It's a combination of a couple different things. You don't overthink it. You're responsible. You do what you're supposed to do. You do what you think you're supposed to do. And it moves you in the direction of doing all your responsibilities, to take care of your family, to take care of the things that you want to do, whatever. Going to the gym and working biceps, for example, right? Or picking up your kids from school, or showing up to work on time, or I don't know, or just checking your email, replying to an email, like whatever, right? It could be a bunch of different things. But if you let the dream die, that's not accurate. Not so much letting the dream die, if you let the outcome die, if you let the expectation of the outcome die, and you just do it because you want to do it, you do it because it's something that you want to do. It doesn't even have to have any reasons. It's just because you want to do it, right? I have this thing in my head. I work out every day, pretty much. I'm just a workout person, right? I was a trainer for 17 years before I built my own business inside online marketing. And I always worked out, right? And I give myself reasons of why I can and can't work out. I work out because, it gives me energy. I work out because it makes me feel good. It doesn't matter, right? I think that you just work out because you just work out. Yes, you do it because you feel good. Yes, I do it because I feel good. Yes, I want to be jacked, right? And tan and look great. But like, it's really more, you just do it because I like doing it. And I think that's typically more than enough reason. And I think the thing too is that the more you do things that you like, and you kind of concentrate your efforts on the things that you like, not only will you live a happier life, arguably you'll live a more successful life. But one could argue it just depends on what those things are. But the death of a YouTube dream, death of my YouTube dream, is just more so not thinking about the outcome. At least right now. Maybe I can think about the outcome of having lots of subscribers and having a big email list and all that stuff. Maybe I can think about that stuff later, because none of that stuff matters at this moment. The thing that actually matters the most right now is just making videos and then enjoying the process, getting better at the process, and just keeping on doing it, because I'm not gonna stop. At least that's what I'm telling myself this time around. I'm gonna be consistent about it. I'm going to get better over time, and I'm gonna do it not to fulfill a dream, though that's, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit at the back of my head, but I'm gonna do it because this is just something I want to do. You know, I think that's the problem. Like, there's just so many things that prevent us from, I think that you're just going to be more likely to achieve your dreams if you just let them die. It's kind of like my whole thesis right now, is if you just, you know, I don't know, this is for me because I'm very mechanical, I'm very logistical and logical and efficient, that the concept of having big visions of where I'm going to go typically hold me back. Because they make me overthink, they make me not want to take action, they make me worry about how I look on camera, what cameras I use, what lighting I have, like how I sound like, just my thought, like just too many things, right? And the thing you need to do, like just going to the gym to work out, is just showing up to the gym and working out. Like that's like the first step most of the time. It's like logging your food in many cases. That's what it is for me for weight loss. And then here it's just making a video, talking. You know, like the over-analyzing of what you're going to say. And then also too, like the comparison. Like that's the part of the dream that's the bad part, is because, you know, at some point you do get in competition with other people to some degree, right? Like as far as fighting for views, but the world is pretty big. You can all share. But the reason why I even mention that is because that becomes another thing to overthink. Oh, that person is better than me. That person is doing better. Like, and for some reason, that matters to us, that matters to me, that matters how I'm gonna perform in this video talking to you, for the 6 people or 3 people that watch this video, right? For some reason that affects the way I'm going to do. And the reality is it doesn't. Like in lots of ways, you kind of wanna think about the death of your dreams, or the way I'm looking at the death of your dreams, it's just like your family. Like you're gonna live and then you're going to die, and the things that only matter to your family are the things that matter to your family. It's just you, your kids, your spouse, whatever. Those are the things that matter. Like, and whatever happens outside of it, yes, they have impact on your life, but you know, there's only really one relationship. My relationship with my son, my relationship with my daughters, the relationship with my wife, like those are the things that really matter. And that's kind of what this dream of YouTube is. It's just this one-to-one relationship. And at some point, maybe I'm talented enough, maybe I get good enough, maybe something takes off, maybe I figure it out. But if I don't, I can still be a good dad, I can still be a good husband, I can still be a good boss, I can still be someone who makes good content. I can still be someone that is talking to you in a very personable way, in a way that's true to me, about something that I care about. And I think everybody can do that. And if that's part of your dream, let it die and just do it anyway.